Boom, 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 boom. Mm-mm-mm. Everything looking good. We're looking good. We're good to go. My light isn't on. Oh, we're not good to go yet. I'm tripping. They cut the stream on with bad lighting. Here we go. We're good to go. I think we're ready to go. All right. What's good, everybody? What's good? It's Monthly Gamer. You feel me? Check me out. Check me out. Make sure my mic is working. We good? Sound good? All right, guys. We're going through Shadow Generations. We're going through the whole thing. You feel me? We're gonna start from scratch because I really like this game a lot. Like a lot. Like it's definitely like my top 3 Sonic games. You feel me? Sonic Shadow Generations, most definitely. This game came out just swinging for the fences, dude. Anyway, this is Monthly Gamer. If you like what you see here, you feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody, hit the bell, make sure you come back. I'm here streaming every single weekday at 5 o'clock Central Time. And if you would like to support Monthly Gamer, you feel me? All my payment options are in the description below. You feel me? I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and Patreon. Patreon is a subscription service. If you want to throw $1 in there, that'll help me out greatly. I have a $5 tier where if there's any game that you want me to play, throw $5 in there. You feel me? And then I would just shoot me a message, let me know what game you want me to play, and I will play that game on stream for you live. You feel me? As long as it's YouTuber friendly, as long as it's available to me. Cool? Cool. All right. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to go. Let's start with let's watch the Shadow story. You feel me? Let's get into this. Get into this. Gotta hear mouse. Damn it.
50 years ago, aboard the space colony Ark, the genius Professor Gerald Robotnik sought to create the ultimate life form.
Ultimate life form, you feel me?
He called his creation Shadow. Shadow was raised alongside Gerald's ailing granddaughter, Maria. They were inseparable. A series of tragedies befell the Ark. The military sought to cover everything up.
Why does he have a halfway smile on his face?
And sealed Shadow away. 50 years later, Shadow was awakened, filled with anger and sadness. He was haunted by Maria's final words to him.
Shadow, I beg of you, for all the people on that planet.
Shadow was bent on revenge and sought to destroy the world. At the last moment, Shadow remembered Maria's final wish: to protect her beloved planet and all who lived there.
He figured it out.
Secrets to Shadow's past. Shadow was generated from the DNA of the evil alien conqueror Black Doom. Shadow didn't understand why Black Doom expected him to be the vanguard for his invasion of Earth. After many battles, Shadow crushed Black Doom and his forces. Finally, breaking free from his past. Shadow the Hedgehog, the lone dark warrior who judges the world by his own code. The past will return to haunt him.
Shadow the Hedgehog remake in the form of Sonic Generations, or in the form of the boost formula, all the way down for that. King K said, "Hi Shadow, it's me, the devil." No downsides whatsoever. How does he know what buttons to press? None of them are labeled. Is he just that genius like that?
I believe so, yes. It is time to awaken the ultimate life. Welcome to the world, Shadow the Hedgehog.
I like how they're trying to have this like nice sounding music to this very obviously menacing looking hedgehog.
Shadow, this is Rouge. Do you copy?
Shadow here. I copy.
Are you still aboard the Ark?
No.
Yes, I arrived at the space colony an hour ago.
Well, you're missing the birthday party. I hope you're planning on being here.
I already told you. Gun detected an unusual biosignature aboard the Ark. I'm not leaving until I eliminate any possible threat.
King K says, "I would want them to keep the adventure style, but I'm not sure they can handle it." A, not only am I not sure that they can handle that, but B, honest to God, bro, like Shadow the Hedgehog is one of those games where I'm like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't think that game is good. So I'm just like, like if we're a remake, not a remaster or anything like that, just remake it. The story, the idea of splitting stories and all that stuff is good, but just like the gameplay does not accommodate that. Like I don't want to play through that. Whoops, I'm just going on automatic.
This is the ultimate power. All right, freeze.
Let's see. King K said, "The perplexing thing to me is we have an official current Sonic game that uses adventure physics almost to a T. It also has multiple great open zones, or at least had." What game are we talking about? We're talking about Dream Team? We talking about Dream Team? Honestly, guys, I think like all the adventure games need to be like, I think they all need to be remade, man. Well, no, hold on, let me take that back. I think Sonic Adventure needs to be remade for sure. I'll be alright with seeing a remake of that game. I think the game is like gameplay wise, I think it's amazing. Let me take it back for adventure. I think movement wise, that game is amazing. I think story wise, music wise, the game is amazing, incredible. Damn it, I didn't take the better way. I think that everything else about it, man, is dated by a lot. And this is coming from somebody who was there on release, fanboying about the game. I hold in that regard, a very high esteem for Sonic Adventure. But I'm also like, it's getting old. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's getting old. You can keep the old game exactly how the way it is and then just make a remake. I'm okay with that. PK said Sonic Speed Simulator. Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't played Speed Simulator in a while, so I don't know if the physics have changed. Like, I played it when it first came out. I don't know how the physics feel now. So I don't really have a frame of reference when it comes to that. I haven't played Dream Team. I want to, but Apple Arcade. Yeah, I played Dream Team is alright. It's decent. Again, it's one of those games where it's like the movement here is like they're slow. Like when it comes to like certain games, like they're slowly getting the movement down. Like where like they're understanding the importance of making the movement feel really good. It's just about like design of the game that's the issue. Because like the biggest thing with Dream Team is that it's a lot of the game is flat. A lot of the game is like flat. And mind you, there's areas are raised and stuff, and you can run on walls and stuff and all that stuff, which all that's cool and all that. But like, there's rarely any slopes or loops or anything of that type of manner. You know what I mean? I'd be willing to play Sonic Adventure 2 if they remove somersault and fix the treasure radar. I'd agree with that. Seeing that it's like whenever I play Sonic Adventure 2 now, I always like use mods to kind of help with those things. Like for the somersault, I'm like, oh no! Oh, I tried to be fancy. Like the somersault, I have a mod in there that makes him slide instead of he does a slide and then it'll go slide into the somersault. And then obviously I've done everything that I possibly can to like improve the radar system, but then I'll still have issues with it, dude. When I tell you, man, I have streamer brain, dude, I really do. I'm gonna look into ways to get Dream Team. I honestly, King K, I would just wait for it to come to console. I would not like put too much time into unless you can find an easy way to do it. I wouldn't put too much effort into doing that. You're gonna get the game and be like, all right, it's all right, sorry game. You know what I mean? Like you're not missing like a hidden gem or nothing like that. Like it's literally like, oh, this game's alright.
You cannot deny your fate.
Somersault is such a dumb move. There's no reason the spin dash can't do everything it can do without slowing you down. Absolutely. I agree. Like just having to slow down to be able to do that or whatever. Like it's that, like I said, that's exactly why I modded it to where it's like you slide the somersault is essentially a slide that then you know how when you do it, it does a little woo woo woo. You know what I mean? Like you stop and then like woo woo. It doesn't. When the mod that I have on makes you like you're running full speed, then you slide. You feel me? And then into a somersault. You know what I mean? But it doesn't slow you down. but I need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. It's a Chaos Emerald. Sitting there.
The fake Chaos Emerald Tails made to foil the Doctor's plans. Even I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
It is one of the worst bosses. They getting sucked up. Yeah. I know I'm saying it again. I'm saying it twice, but I'm just like, the more I've sat down and stewed on it, I'm just like, the story of Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are really good, and I'm okay with changing the way the story is presented, or not even, not that. Doing remakes of them and making very clear that like, hey, we're not erasing what happened before. We're just remaking it into, telling these stories and remaking them in a way where, like we're just kind of updating the way that the story is told, I guess. If that makes any sense, because like there's just a lot of jank, man. It's real old. It's old and crusty, all right? King K said, I'm not even sure if Dream Team is coming to other platforms. I'm not either. You know what I mean? I'm just like, if it takes too long, and we can find a way to like, circumvent it, like go for it for sure. But I would Shadow here tells Honey and Dr. A-Man lays super weapon when unless it's temporal or something. I'm not, like I said though, I'm not sure it's coming to other platforms either. But I would be like, why would you not take that off? Like, that's a full-fledged Sonic game. Why would you not take that off of the App Store and onto something else? It's kind of like with the it's kind of what like the way I see it's kind of like the way I see like the mobile remasters. Like everybody in the world was like, dude, I understand you got this on, like when they first came out, it was like, I understand these are on iOS and Android and all that stuff or whatever, but like we need y'all to like put these on consoles, please. Like these are full-fledged games, full-fledged remasters, and you're only playing, like this is the only access to them. Like, come on, dude. Dream Team, I see the same thing happening where I'm like, it's like, dude, it's a whole ass Sonic game, and y'all just gonna keep it here. You're not gonna release it, and then like, potentially get sales from that. Like, this is dumb. King K said, yeah, the story is good despite the fact that Gunn is completely incompetent. Yeah, right. Listen, look, we overlook those things. Overlook that thing. Overlook that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Don't pay attention to that. James, you old fool. You would do Chaos Control at the exact wrong moment. Also, to be fair to myself, like I haven't played this game in a while, and it's kind of the way that I like consume video games. like I said, it's a matter of like, I don't want to like completely like master a game immediately as soon as I get it and then be like, well, I'm bored. I don't have anything else to like look forward to when I'm playing the game. Like I like to take my time with the game and like really get adjusted to it. Especially when it comes to Sonic games, dude, because I'm like, you'll like, especially when you get a good Sonic game like this, because you're just like, I don't know if we're going, I'm hopeful, but I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get another Sonic game like this again, like good like this. Oh, try to do it without the chaos control. Oh my goodness, dude. Right trigger. I gotta make sure that right trigger is gung ho. I gotta be able to, like, you know what I mean? Make sure I click on that. Right trigger is important. The game goes so hard, bro. Everything, cutscenes, everything. But it's one of those things. Just like I'm like, you know. It's the same thing. It's the issue I had with Sonic Frontiers, man. Like where people will argue about Frontiers, will be like, the cutscenes are fine. I'm like, no. I'm like, the idea of those cutscenes are okay. I'm like, I've seen way better cutscenes than that. You know what I mean? I've seen way better cutscenes. Like, and they're not doing anything impressive. I'm like, these cutscenes, though, compared to the larger gaming community, or the larger gaming at large, these aren't the best cutscenes I've ever seen either. But they are 1,000 times better than Frontiers. It was kind of the conversation we was having yesterday, King K, where I'm like, I do hope that they take lessons from these games, like, and they just get progressively better, dude. I hope so. Because if this is the glow up, bro, like, and we just keep going up from here, dude, like, dude, the games are gonna be like nasty, sick nasty. But there's that. Let's see. They went to the Ark to shut down Project Shadow, which they commissioned, and Gerald's other experiments. They went to the Ark to shut down Project Shadow, which they commissioned, and Gerald's other experiments, but that somehow turned into killing everyone on board, including the old man and terminally ill child. Listen, man, they had to get rid of all evidence, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? They can't have everybody knowing that they're making the ultimate weapon. Then proceeded to leave the actually dangerous stuff fully intact. Lord jeez. King K says Frontiers cutscenes are booty cakes. Yeah. First of all, to answer to respond to your first thing, absolutely. Yeah, like the most dangerous things. Yeah. Let's not power.
I've never done anything like that before.
Do you think that they could have possibly kept the Ark and stuff around just in case that they needed to take control of it or anything like that? Like, let's not waste his power. Do you think that? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
These mutations.
But then, yeah, on top of it, if that's not the case, then yeah, why not completely shut the Ark down entirely? And anything attached to it that's like a danger. Bio lizard, why'd you not shut that down? Why did we not, like, you know, take the Master Emerald away from, like, even a fake ammo, like a fake, like, take all that stuff, destroy all that stuff. But yes, Frontiers cutscenes are, like, not good at all whatsoever. And people try to, like, act like, oh, I'm like, listen, It's the same deal. You like the idea of what's happening on screen, but what's actually what my eyes are viewing are not. It does not look good. As far as like the Frontiers cutscenes, these are 1,000 times better.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
I need to stay.
And I'm still like, even with these, I'm still like, they can do better than this. You feel me? They can push more and make these cutscenes look better than this. Yes, give me the talisman key thingy thing. Thank you. God bless. Doom's gear. Special powers locked inside power sealing devices. Go find those devices. Don't tell me what to do, man.
Something calls to me.
Something calls to me. Call to me. Call to me. Also, can we get these cutscenes in 60 frames? You feel me?
No.
Any issues I have with Shadow the Hedgehog are like, or not Shadow the Hedgehog, but like with Shadow Generations, bro, are like very minor nitpicks, dude. Super minor nitpicks. Like, obviously, I'm like, can we? Oh, cutscenes in 60 frames per second. I'm like, if that's what I'm asking for, that's a good. That's a good problem to have. Good problem to have. In the grand scheme of like, oops, I forgot. I don't got the Squid Game. You feel me? Don't got the Squid Game. Can't do that.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. I keep pressing the right trigger for boost because of Frontiers. It's all Frontiers' fault. Trogdor in the chat says, yo, 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 what's up, Trogdor? GK said, I guess they maybe still saw the Ark as an asset, but they still seemingly left it there floating for anyone on Earth to see. Yeah, right. Didn't cover it up or anything. How did nobody see it? How does nobody see the Ark? Well, I guess it was. Hold on. No, well, it was hidden. It was hidden. Remember, it was like in a rock before it like blew up and was like, oh, you know. My question is, how did they build that without anybody knowing? Like nobody on Earth noticing. You feel me? Kind of defeating the purpose of destroy all evidence. Yeah, right. What level could it be? I can never like decide which is better to use to like to switch between rails, whether it's the bumpers or the stick. I don't know. I can't help it. It's all Color's fault. That's Color's fault. I'm glad I just left the option in for you to be like, okay, well, look, you choose. I think what I'm going to do with Shadow Generations, because you have to, there's triggers that you need to use. I think I'm going to use the stick. That would make the most sense. People still probably would have noticed the big old space ball not that far from the planet. Yeah, but if you, I guess, yeah. Well, maybe if there's a bunch of like, because there's a bunch of meteors or whatever, you know what I mean? Somebody be like, look at that meteor. You know what I mean? It's just sitting there. It's just sitting there. Why do we have a second moon? The thing that looks arguably closer than the moon. Yeah, right. Dude, good point. That's a good point. Also, after this stream, I'm gonna find a way to like homogenize all the controls on every Boost game that I own. Because, well, minus Frontiers, because or not Frontiers, minus well, yeah, minus Frontiers and minus Forces, because I just don't care. To find a way to like make them all, you know, feel the same, because whenever I play between them, like I'm always like getting things mixed up and stuff. I'm like, these all should be playing the same way. It's just standing there menacingly. I can't type, LOL. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's you made a good point. It's just like, I was like, oh yeah, it's behind a meteor, whatever. As if like, you know, another giant object, you know, in the night sky isn't an issue. But you also got, you know, keep in mind also, it's also a, damn it, forgot the chaos control there. You know, it is also a kid's, you know, franchise, so I don't put too much. I suspend a lot of my disbelief. You know what I mean? The stories don't. So for me, like, I'm like, the stories don't have to be as airtight as that. I do find that funny though. Like, I was like, oh, y'all trying to keep this under wraps? Yeah, right. You got a giant celestial object, like, in the night sky that you're trying to keep under wraps. Got him. Notice how, I want everyone to notice how when I play this game, I keep ragging on Frontiers, let me stop. But I'm like, I want everybody to notice how when I'm playing this game, how much I'm like, oh, I'm not complaining. How much I'm not complaining about the bosses and all that. Even though the bosses aren't the best in this game, they still have an issue that I have with, like, you know, things being like, when you play a boss and you gotta wait and it's like things are like very binary, A plus B equals, you know, that type of stuff. But I'm never like, good God, I hate the way this feels, I hate the way this plays, X, Y, and Z. Okay, with the action pose, you feel me? With the action pose. King K said, I try to configure all my games that have more or less the same controls. Yeah. I try to like, I do too, but like, I think sometimes I'm just like, I'm lazy and I'll be like, I don't feel like doing all that. But I think because I'm starting to find myself playing the boost style games a lot more lately, or at least the ones that I like a lot. Like this game, honest to God, like I don't want to admit it, but like of the okay, so there's essentially like 5 boost or 6 boost games, right? If we're not counting let's leave the handheld stuff out the picture, just to be clear. Just to be clear, there's Unleashed, there's Colors, there's Generations, there's Forces, there's Shadow Generations, and then there's Frontiers, right? Throw Forces and Frontiers out the window. I don't care about. I don't really care to, like. Sometimes I don't get, like. I was playing Forces. I was playing Frontiers just because I was just like, I just want to, you know, do that for some type of content. But like of the 4 that are left, I'm finding myself playing Colors a lot less. and I don't want to admit that, but I'm just like, I got a lot more games that like kind of feel that you know, that thrill, that rush. Unleash is, you know, surprisingly for me, one of those that have come back in the limelight. I'm like, yo, I'm finding myself like, especially with mods, I'm like, yo, I'm finding myself loving this game. Whereas before I did not. And then of course you got Generations and then Shadow Generations, and I'm like, I need to find like to all these games, one control scheme. King K said, I want to know how Eggman builds an entire space arc connected to multiple planets in a space elevator and no one cares and or notices. Isn't it it's away from Earth, isn't it? Am I tripping? I don't think like Earth is like anywhere to be found when it comes to, am I wrong? Or am I right? I guess he would make a space elevator to make it, right? It was like right above Earth. So I'm like, yeah, how did he do that without anybody noticing, right? Which is why, again, I don't put too much serious thought into these games. You know what I mean? Because it'll just drive you crazy. It's like when anybody like I try to make like akin to like Pokemon, where I'm like, you start thinking about Pokemon too hard, your brain, you're going to be, it's not, you have to understand it's all nonsensical. So like, that's just what I do. And then people will be like, you know, people don't like when I say that, but I'll be like, I don't know what you want me to do, dude. Like, I want these, I want these stories to entertain me. I'm not looking for accuracy or consistency, or like, I'm not looking for accuracy or consistency or continuity. Really, honestly, I'm just looking to be entertained. And if you happen to do those things, I'm like, oh, okay, great. That's great. But you know, because like there are people out there that like hardcore. I don't know if you're one of them, King K, but like I don't know if there are people that like I know there's some people that like hardcore, or like we need to take, you know, Sonic stories absolutely seriously, dude. Like with 100% seriousness, and I'm like, I think Rail Canyon might be my least favorite level because there's a lot of rails, and that's just with any Sonic. Like that's the same thing with Heroes. I don't like Rail Canyon and Sonic Heroes either, because there's just not a lot of space to like really run, and there's a lot of like it's just a lot of rails, it's just going automatic. Go, Shadow! Guys, I barely got away from that, dude. I barely got away. King said the elevator is connected to the planet and Eggman broadcasts his park. Wait a minute. The elevator is connected to the planet and Eggman broadcasts his park on TV, and Sonic and Tails are the only ones who cared. LOL. Yeah, right. It was in beta though, right? It wasn't in beta stage. It was in beta stage or alpha stage. He didn't even have like the park wasn't even completely finished though. Did he broadcast his park on TV? I honestly don't remember. I know he had like, you know, little messages throughout the park or whatever, but I don't know if that like was broadcast on actual television. Which I'm like, all of that was like, you know, do the speakers work? Oh yeah. You know, kind of like he had like little like pre-recorded messages and stuff or whatever playing in the background. Matter of fact, how did Sonic and Tails find out? Oh boy, how do I get to the thing? Oh, this way. All right, here we go. Now this is just me like, you know, part of this is also my streaming brain, but also this is part of me being like, I've already played this game, so I'm just trying to like, you know, brute force my way through it. So if I start complaining about anything like that or whatever, that's just me. Oh yeah, duh. No! Okay. I was gonna slide me off. I was about to say, don't do that, man. Get the box. What's in the box? Artwork. What's in this box? Keys. I gotta get keys. Let's see. King K said the problem for me is consistency. Like Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow 05 want us to believe there's an entire government military force in the world with actual consequences like death via firing squad, but then wants us to ignore that lore in games like forces. In the prequel comic, or hold on, yeah, wants us to ignore that lore in games like forces. Yeah, I get wanting that. Again, like I said, I say this like because people get angry at me and when I say this stuff, but I'm like, I look at Sonic games, the consistency. When it comes to consistency in Sonic games, I look at them no different than I look at Looney Tunes, where I'm like, I'm looking at it like, what happens between games does not matter, obviously, because I'm like, and it's Sega's fault for setting that, you know, them setting that. Like sometimes they'll tie a certain thing. If they think a thing is important, they'll tie it in, you know what I mean? And lately, you know, they've been trying to like, you know, gather everything together and be like, everything is all connected. It's like, okay, but up until like Frontiers, going like before that, it's kind of Sega's fault for setting that precedent because like, unless it was something that like was like very important or they felt was very important, they just kind of disregarded it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I'm just like, how can you blame me like for like it's one of those things where like people will get angry when I say like the consistency to me is the same as like Looney Tunes, and they'll be like, how could you say that? And I'm like, how could you blame me for thinking that way if one moment the moon is gone in this game and then the next moment the moon is back? How are you why would you get mad at me about that? You know what I mean? Moy said it's okay, we're used to the complaining. This is just me like, you know,
calls to me.
You know, I have people in real life that I complain to about this stuff. I try to keep it to a minimal, but when I start going into the, I see people's eyes glaze over, so I'll just be like, all right, let me stop talking about it. Which is also another one of the reasons why, you know, I made this channel. What? Huh? Where'd he go? Oh, in the face! Get smacked down. King K said, in the prequel comic for Colors, Ultimate Eggman shows off the Interstellar Music Park on TV, of course. Of course he does. Sonic and Tails are chilling. Sonic and Tails are chilling. Sonic and Tails are chilling when they see this, so they go to stop him. Of course. So they retconned a bad thing in, which is, again, another reason why I'm like, what is it like? When I saw Colors, when I always saw Colors before the little comic that you're talking about, every time I saw Colors, I was like, okay, this is all a prototype. Nobody knows about it because it's like in deep space. So nobody really knows about it. And there's some type of space elevator that's attached to like the Wisp planet. That's what in my head canon always went on. But now there's like, oh, there's a TV that we're broadcasting and it's like, okay, so now like your whole air of secrecy is gone, which is why which is why when it comes to Sonic games, I don't take them like seriously like that. What? Right there? Oh, okay. Next level, send me to the next level. Oh, never mind. I gotta do the challenge parts. Sonic and Tails are chilling when they see this, so they go to stop him. That's so dumb. Like, so dumb. Listen, they should have just been like, look, Sonic and Tails are snooping like they normally do. Don't need an explanation on how they found it. They just found it. I don't know why I forgot this game has challenge acts. Wow. Ah, crap. Forgot about that. Retry. Oh! Straight up pull the rug from under me. Easy. Pingus usual IC. You know what? You know what's crazy? I never knew where Pingus came from. You know what I mean? Like I always seen like Johnny mention it or whatever, but I've never known where that actually came from. Or who started it. I've always seen other people use it. What just happened? If only I had a double jump. Damn it. I mean, I could put a double jump in, but I don't think I don't. I don't do that. I don't think Shadow Generations needs too much tampering. There's only a couple things that I've tampered with this game, like a couple, like very tiny things. I don't even remember if I got like a physics mod in this game. I don't remember if I put I know I did put one at one point in, but I don't know if it worked with like one of the updates or they never updated it. I had to look back at my mod list. But I don't have too many things in this game that I'm like, even when I think even when I took it out, I was like, it's fine. Like, I don't have a problem with this game. Not much you can do to it. Whoa! So look at me. Look, being fancy. Not being fancy. In case said Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Did you try double jumping? I did try to double jump. Cause I told you, man, I have so many like different mods on so many different like boost games or whatever. So I'm like, oh, try to just do that thing. And I'm like, oh, you can't do that here. Forgot. I know Pingus came from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, but I'm like, who was the first person to like meme that? Was it Johnny? Or am I tripping?
Out of my way. Let's do this. Out of my way.
Got me a music note. Can't stop me from getting the music notes. You think you can stop me from getting the music notes, but you can't. Yeah, I was fancy that time. Oh, I missed that though. Like a noob. Oh, I forgot. I'm supposed to be hitting the targets. Retry it. I forgot. I'm supposed to be trying to hit the targets like a fool. So caught up in like going as fast as possible. All right. Try it again. Hit all the targets. All you too. Just keep chaos spearing it. Just chaos spear at every second. Matter of fact, I don't feel good about that. Try it again. Let's do it again. I didn't feel good about that run. There we go. There we go. That's what we want to do. We want to hold it. You feel me?
Out of my way. Let's do this. Out of my way.
All right, I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about this. Feeling a lot better.
Out of my way.
It's about to rain again, man. Dang, man. I just want to go outside and exercise. That's it. That's all I want to do. But no, the weather hates me. Ah, I'm being stupid. Doing too much. Retry it again. I'm being stupid. Come on, James. Get it together. Get it together. Again. to the point that I was trying to make yesterday when I was like with the whole boss thing and all that stuff, right? Again, notice how whenever I'm playing this game, or when I'm playing this game, I'm not saying, oh man, this game sucks, so I cannot target, and what's the issues? Not none of that. Nope. I'm like, anything that's happening, absolutely my fault. I'm being too fancy. That's why I can't do X, Y, Z. I'm not paying attention to the mission, therefore I couldn't finish the challenge because I'm not paying attention. You feel me? Get the music note. Come here, come here. Can't get away, music note. Think you can get away? Is that what you thought? It's the Iblis trigger. Or not the Iblis trigger, the Iblis. Iblis. It's just Iblis. Got the key. I need the other key. You know what I'm saying? King Gay said 100% in this game was fun. I haven't 100% in it yet. But when I started getting into it, man, I kind of stopped myself because I was like, no. I was like, give yourself time to, you know, enjoy the game. Take your time with the game. But I have no doubt. I bet it was fun because like the challenges in white space are fun, dude. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay, me not paying attention. I gotta get as many like orange rings as possible. Here we go. Okay. So that's one. Get that one. Probably had the same amount as I did last time, but I'm being aware of if there's any rings that I'm missing. That was strange. I did press a button when I did that. Okay. I should have went for that. I guess not. Oh yeah, I got 45 anyway. I'm good. I've cleared my quota. With an S on my chest. King K said I might do Sonic's half, but I really don't want to get all the red rings for the third time. I don't know how many times I've 100%ed Sonic Generations, man. So I don't blame you. But I also do find completing Generations fun. Ah, missed it. Oh. Oh, this isn't the run. This isn't the run. is not the run, son. Got it. Woohoo! Radical Train A. I think what I'm gonna do, King K, is that I'm gonna when they announce the next Sonic game, then I'll start to like 100% this one. I think that's what I'll do. And hopefully if the new Sonic game looks good, I'll be compelled to do that instead of being like, oh, it looks like it's gonna be trash. Let me you know, let me take my even more sweeter time on it.
Chaos control.
Ew, that was a C? All right, whatever. I 100%ed it once before, but I really don't want to look for all the red star rings plus Chow this time. Oh shit, I forgot about the Chow. You're right about the Chow. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do though, as far as the Chow go, I think I'm gonna buy Sonic Shadow Generations on the Switch and play it there, because for some reason, man, like these, like only the Shadow Generations portion acts perfectly fine on both of my PCs. Like for some reason on both PCs, Sonic Generations acts like, but the Sonic the 2024 version of Sonic Generations acts like butt on both of my computers, and I don't know why. I can run Shadow Generations just fine, but I'm telling you, Generations just fights with whatever I have, dude. And then the original Generations works perfectly fine, but I do want to like have a stable version of those games. So I think I'm gonna just buy them on the Switch too. Good Thai King in the chat. What? He said, yo, what's good, monthly? Never been such an appropriate time to say long time no see. Also been really busy past weeks, so there would be no point in me asking what I missed, huh? Everything that you missed, just go back. Look back at what I got on my live. You feel me? All my videos are saved up, so like you can go back. Like I keep an archive of all this stuff, so just go back and just look at, like, you'll see what you missed. But it's good to see you, dude. I know how it gets, like, when you get, like, I know how it be when you get busy and all that. Like, just get the key first, then get the note. That's sick. That is a sick artwork. It's Orbot and Cubot.
Shadow?
Please don't smash us to bits!
I forgot what this does.
Hello?
No!
Yes!
No, we weren't building a weapon, honest. Found what appears to be a framework of a rocket. Just imagine if we can complete it. We can slip the bonds of this ceaseless expanse. Yeah, and we can fly out of this white void too. That's good comedy. However, we lack the speed and tenacity to search for the necessary parts, you see. Oh, so you want me to do it, huh? And we're lazy. Hutch, so if you don't mind, because you look for the parts that could help us in the reconstruction, we'll save you a seat on the escape rocket, buddy. You never want to hear that. We'll save you a seat on the escape rocket. Oh, why didn't I jump? Rain. Okay, where am I going? Good Ty King says, still out with my family on the other side of the country too. Just wanted to let you know I'm still here supporting you. Hey man, look, hey, listen. Always support. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, man. Like for real. Like for like people that come back, man, and like people that are like, you know, oh man, I didn't miss. I forgot. I missed the stream and all that stuff. Whatever. I'm like, yo, man, just catch me when you can catch me, man. But like for everybody, bro, that is like, yo, like I'm letting you know I'm still here, man. I really, absolutely appreciate that, man. 100%. Absolutely appreciate that, man. Because I'm like, you do not have to do that, man. You know what I mean? But it's like you do it anyway. So I'm like, yo, I'm like super grateful that y'all here, man. No bullshit. Not even on no like fake YouTuber bullshit, bro. Shad Play says, what's up? What's good, Shad Plays? All right, so we're just, all right, defeating these guys is what we're doing. Oh, no, I didn't want to go this way. Whatever, we'll make up for it. Good King Ty says, I was telling my cousins that I have cool YouTube friends with thousands of subscribers. They believe me, but I think they think I'm bragging. LOL. I mean, if you're talking about me, I have 1,000 subscribers. You know, 15. So I don't have thousands yet with an S, but I'm working on it still. But hey man, yeah, let them know, man. Hey man, look. If you wanna, you feel me? You know, let them know, like, hey, I'm not playing. I'm like, look, I can show you to my stream. You feel me? Let them see me and be like, oh, dang, he's not playing. I think that's funny. I know YouTubers with thousands. I'm like, I have 1,000. I still need to get out of that 300 zone. You feel me? That's my thing, man. My subscribers have been dipping, you know what I mean, as far as the metrics go. And I try not to look at the metrics, but like I'm waiting on something big to happen again. When it comes to like engagement and like, you know, grabbing more of my audience and all this stuff. Because the last influx of people that came in was when the Switch was like first dropped, and that was like my biggest influx of people. So, waiting for the next big thing to drop. Probably Pokemon, even though I can't stand Pokemon right now. Can't stand Pokemon. But I'm like, if... Sometimes I have to treat... Sometimes the way I look at this channel is I'll like, even though I'm like, it's like my hobby, and it's my baby, and it's like my job too. And I'm like, sometimes I gotta do things, you know, sometimes in your job you gotta do things. Most of the time you gotta do things you don't want to do. But sometimes... you gotta do things you don't feel like doing. And it's the same way I treat this, where I'm like, sometimes I kind of treat this as a job. So I'm like, I want to catch the algorithm and get more eyes on me and all that stuff or whatever. And I want to monetize this and make this platform into something like lucrative. I gotta, like, you know, do things I don't feel like doing sometimes. And Pokemon is one of those. So hopefully the next Pokemon is good. But Jesus Christ, if it don't look any type of remotely good, dude, if I don't see no trailers, dude, or if I don't see anybody playing it and it doesn't look any type of, like, you know, super entertaining, man, I'm gonna be so mad, dude. I'm gonna be so mad. Because I'm gonna be like, dude, I really don't want to buy you and play you, especially if you're $70. I really don't want to buy Pokemon for $70 if it's not worth it. And a lot of the time, like almost damn near the whole Switch generation, none of the Pokemon games have been worth it.
This is the ultimate power.
Like legit, like the only Pokemon game that I have enjoyed or have been mildly interested in the whole entire Switch project that has happened. The only one that I care about is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and I'm still like, that's not enough. It's not enough. Let's see. King K said, looking for the parts and getting all the art was pretty tedious, especially when you reach especially when you reach a chest but you can't open it. I think I have a mod on where I can see all of the map, where everything is before I get to it. So hopefully I'll do something to like mitigate that. Hopefully that mitigates the tediousness of running into something and be like, oh, I don't got the keys instead of, that's annoying. That is annoying. Good King said, also, well, wait, but hold on. I'm thinking about this. There's two Kings in here, so I can't just use King. Ty King says, I also try to do music two of my favorite games. So whenever I have the time, I wish to show off some stuff. Not trying to self promo or when I'm more skilled, to be honest. Hey, whenever you got that under, like, let me know personally. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever you got that going, as far as your music stuff goes, let me know, bro. Just shoot me a message on here or I'm on Twitter. All that stuff, all my plugs are in my description. So look for me in my description. You feel me? I got like Twitter and I got a Discord and all that stuff or whatever. All that's in the description. So like, you want to plug anything like that? Like plug it into those, and I'll look at it and be like, oh, okay, all right. I'll be like, all right, I got you. I really have been thinking about. Honestly, I have really because I'm also into music too. I really love music a lot, and I really like making music. I have very seriously have been considering making like Genesis style music. I'm gonna download this. Like, I've been looking at this program called Deathly Mask, where it like emulates like legit sounding Genesis sounds. And I'm thinking about like 100% like doing that, dude. I'm thinking about doing that like legit. Because I don't know if I've shared this much, but like I used to make music when I was younger, like legit like hip hop. I used to have turntables. I used to have the whole like computer setup. I used to have like at the time Fruity Loops. And I would switch over to like so many different programs. Like I roll with like people that are well versed at making music, and I would do that all the time. So I'm like, I'm a music dude, and I would like to conjoin gaming and music together to like for me to make something, that's like sick. I kind of want to be known also for like making like Sonic music too. Like somebody be like, oh shoot, like this sounds like some Genesis shit. Like, let me get this dude on board. I feel like that would be my contribution to like any type of like fan games or anything like that. So I've been heavily like for real, like legit thinking about that. Oh, already did the other one. Already did the other one. King K said, don't worry, just know I'm the king. We got a fight going on. Good King said, sure thing. He said, okay, I'm not, you have it. You go ahead, keep it. Infrared in the chat. I thought he wasn't gonna be in the chat. Infrared lied to me. Trogdor Trogdor was already here. He's just waiting. He's sitting inside in the wing. You feel me? Now that you mentioned Discord, the link doesn't work. It doesn't work? What? Why? What the freak, man? What the freak? Now I gotta go to stupid Discord and figure out what's wrong. Let me find Discord. Where is it on my phone at all? I don't even see it. That's how much I don't use Discord. Where are you? Jesus Christ. Okay. Go here. Go here. How do I do this? I don't know anything about anything. Invites. I guess you do that. No invites. No. No, go back. How does it not work? Type of stuff I can't stand. I'll figure it out in a little bit. I need to entertain people. I'll figure it out. It's not that one. General gaming alignment. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, wait a minute, is it this one? General. Last time somebody was sending like stuff about Legos or whatever. Let's see. General. I don't know. I don't see it. Because I can't stand Discord's. Okay, here we go. Can't stand Discord's interface. I hate it. No, I appreciate it. Here's the link. I think that'll lead you to it. I'm testing it out right now. Sorry, I'll get back to playing the game. Just give me a second. Yeah. That should be the one. I'll re-put that into my thingy thing. All right, here we go. Go back to the challenge. We're going back to the challenge. You feel me? He said, hence the crown. Chad plays, you are using the mode for the Sonic Adventure 2 Shadow running animation that's very accurate and absolute cinema animation for Shadow Generations. That's one of the things that I was like, look, that's again, like I said, the only issues that I have with Shadow Generations are very nitpicky, and that was one of them where I was like, dude, I need to have the some type of different run animation, because like whenever he boosts, he doesn't have any animation at all, and I was like, that's dumb. So I was like, at first I just had, his regular, like the one he's been using for the longest time. At first it was just that, and then once I saw somebody was like, we got the Sonic Adventure 2 animation, I was like, put that in there. I was like, put that in there. Use that one, please. Thank you. Let's see. Guess who's back? Desire Studios in the chat. What's up? Trogdor said, it says expired link. What? Oh. You talking about one? Okay, this isn't the new one. This isn't the new one. Good King said, yeah, I tried to use Fruity Loop Studio last year, but that didn't turn out well. So I downgraded back to Soundtrap and BandLab. Okay. See, I used Fruity Loops like a long time. I'm talking about like when I was a teenager, long time ago. You feel me? And after that, there's a bunch of other stuff. I don't even remember the name of them, honestly. But it's been like a long ass time. At one point, I was just making music just straight up from my phone, from my iPhone. Just using just using iMusic. But making music, like arranging sounds and stuff, that's one thing I do well. I do that well. I know that for sure. Because I'm very particular about it. I'm very like anal about it. I'm very like stick in the butt, like particular about like how my stuff sounds and then making sure it sounds like professional. So if I do the Deathly Mask thing, dude, it'll be, this legit sounds like some Sonic shit. Or just good music in general, but definitely Sonic music stuff. I'm definitely going to be aiming for the whole Genesis sound, Sonic sound. Everybody looks at John Tay and they're like, John Tay, oh my God, he's so good. I'm like, I'm going to be in that same conversation. Or everybody talks about like, what's your face? I forgot his name. Whatever. The guy that did the music does the music to Sonic now, like Mania and all that stuff. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. I know his name. Oh shoot, let me catch up with my this everybody. Let me check up. Chad plays that absolute cinema emoji is hilarious. Yeah, that was kind of funny. Desire Studio said, "Look at what I typed in Discord. I'll check it in. I'll check it after the stream." What's up, Danger? What's good, Devon? What's good, Devon? Yeah, not the new one. Okay, all right, cool. Moy says, Mac just said doo-doo, anal, and stick up the butt, all within like 5 sentences. I'm concerned with what your subconscious is preoccupied with right now. Has nothing to do with anal. I know that.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with that, Moist.
All right. This is the ultimate power.
He said, I am concerned with the contents of your brain. Nobody wants to be in my brain. Trust and believe. That is not a good place to be. That is a whirlwind of chaos that you're asking for. Oh, I'm tripping.
3.
Man, you sound nice with the sounds, bro. Always have been. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, I appreciate that. Infrared. Oh yeah, Red is one of the people I used to, you know, I used to do music with him all the time, and like, you know, I know he wishes for me to like come back to music sometimes, man. But my heart is led, like when it comes musically, like my heart is just not in like hip hop anymore. So make, like as far as making music, it's not in hip hop no more. Unfortunately, that ship has sailed for me. Only thing I can do is apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, dude. You guys know how Andre 3000, like you see him and you're like, man, what are you doing with all this flute stuff? And he's like, man, I just like the flute stuff. And he's like, all right, man, damn. Where is this ending up? Up here? How do I get up there? Cause it's just getting there. All right, here's what I do. I know it's a little flight path, so I just do this. Right, I do that. Now it's gonna run like a little bastard. Just beat it to before it gets up there, or it stays in the air and we still have to meet it up there. Okay. That was me not watching where I'm running. How do I get up there? Pause. Let me check in the chat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Good Ty King says, you do look like a dude who knows their music low key. I don't even know what that means. I do be humming and stuff and like, you know, in the chat, all the, like I always be like before the stream starts and all, I always be humming stuff and all that. So like, you know, there's a I do it jokingly, but like, you know, sometimes it just comes out of me. Like sometimes I'll just be like, you know, just start singing stuff and all that. So like maybe that's why. Devon said, I'm Black Spider-Man. Okay, Devon. Good King says, actually, I know you are, bro. Design Studios says, Shadow the Hedgehog is deeply disappointed in you, Moist. King said, I am all of me. What is happening in the chat? Infrared said, hey man, you followed your heart and that's all that matters. Hey, yeah. I appreciate you understanding that. And like I said, man, every once in a while, man, like you get me in the right mood. Like I'll get in the booth and be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Y'all playing around with this thing. What's going on? Let me see what I can do. What? What's happening? No, this is the special. This is. I don't want this. No, this is not what we're here for. No. Hold the skip. We don't want you yet. We'll come back to you. All right, let's go back to the get back to the game. I'll find out how to get that note later. Oh, wait a minute, no. Wait a minute, wait, what? Am I crazy? This is this. Open that up, right? I don't know how to get up there. Anyway, where do I go next? Where's my next stop? Up there? Let's go. I'll get it later.
All right.
That reminds me, I need to get the DLC. King K says. It's alright. DLC's alright. It's a cool little stage. I don't think you need to get it. I don't think you're missing out. It's a dope stage, but like, obviously, if you're a Sonic fan, like, I can't really tell you otherwise. It's like, nah, I need to get that. Oh, there was a zip line up here. Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, open the gate. Devon said, have you watched Miles Morales? I watched the first movie, not the second movie. First movie is fantastic. NK says, is Shadow going to the coffee shop? What? Is Shadow going to the coffee shop? I'm so lost. Desire Studio says, Mr. Man Moist, more like Mr. Man Moist, more like Moist Critical. Oh, don't. Don't. Don't big Moist's head any bigger than it needs to be. That whole sentence, pause. Wouldn't it be crazy if he was like actually Moist Critical and was like just, you know, disguising himself? Like, bro, don't you got videos to make, bro? This part could have been a little harder, but I guess it is the first boss, so they were like, let's not be too difficult. But I'm also like, we're playing a Shadow game, and I'm like, yo, the difficulty should be like way harder. But it's whatever. I would rather an enjoyable experience than a poorly made one. Shadow's my favorite character. Nice. Devon says Shadow's my favorite character. Fantastic, more like Fantastic Four. What? What is happening in the chat, man? How's that gonna make my head big? Because he's calling you Moist Critical. He's like, you're Moist Critical. Zode in the chat. Millennium Gamer, not Millennium Gamer, or Gamer of the Millennium. I'll take that. I'll take that. Millennium Gamer playing peak, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Game is off the charts. I love this game, dude. Zoe said like the stream. Like everybody like the stream right now. Zoe said it, you gotta do it. Boy said, woo, this is what I've been waiting for. Everybody in the stream like the stream, you feel me? Moist, don't give me no lit back. Don't be like, I'm gonna dislike the stream. Don't do anything like that, all right? I don't hear your shenanigans today.
I already know.
Yeah, Moist, or not Moist, Zode, I've decided, dude, that this is like easily top 5 Sonic games, if not my top 3. And the only like big criticism I have for this game is that I wanted more. I wanted more of it. That's like the only biggest, and it's like that's like a good criticism to have. I wanted more. They should have had all type of DLC and all that. They missed the ball. They dropped the ball twice. They should have had all type of DLC for this game. Ready, like revving and ready to go, dude. They put out one little stage and then it was like, all right, that's enough. W liking of the stream. It worked. Hey, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Zode the real one, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Zode will take time out of his day just to go to my stream, just to scream at people in my stream to like the stream. Because I sure don't be doing that, bro. Like, I literally, like, I'll do it in the beginning and the end of the video, and that's it. And Zode will be like, that's not enough, dude. He's like, that's not enough.
Ultimate life force.
Let's see. Hey, Monthly, you should give Moist your YouTube channel password for a day. I don't know if that's a good idea. Designer Studios. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea. Devon said, you missed my comment. What, Shadow's your favorite character? I said that one. And you asked me if I watched Miles Morales. Yeah, I caught your comment. Yeah, Shadow's your favorite character. Shadow might be my like third favorite character. It'd be like Sonic, Blaze, then Shadow. Like, because like, how could you not with Shadow? You feel me? Boy said, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never do anything like that. I don't. Hey man, listen, man. Because I don't know. I think seriously, in all seriousness, I don't think you would. But like, if I gave you control of it, you would do something mischievous. Something. I don't know what it would be. But something that would mildly irritate me. Something. Zoe said, I hope this is the formula going forward. A mix of action, platforming / boost / frontiers combat. Agreed. Especially going for like modern Sonic, man, because I'm like, we just look, I'm like, if Frontiers was the baseline and then like this game is any indicator of things getting better, dude, like just do this, man, but do it better. You know what I mean? Just do this, do it better. You know what I mean? And I'm like, we just go forward with that, man. We were actually talking about that earlier in the stream where it's like, dude, if this is any type of indicator of like things getting better, dude, like it's a bright future, man. But like the only problem I have is that, man, it's very hard for me to trust, like to place 100% trust in Sonic Team, dude. Let's go! Oh, boy! Give me that. Zoe said, I wish I could be here more, but I've been going through it and work, man, and I will show some love and support when I can. Hey, man, tap in when you can, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I was just telling that, like, I appreciate y'all showing up anyway, period, bro. You know what I mean? So I'm like, tap in when you can, bro. You know what I mean? But like I said, like, it's stuff I be going through too anyway. Like, stuff I be going through too also and all that stuff. So I absolutely get it, bro. life be lifing, bro. Stuff be getting in your way, all that type of stuff, bro. You know, on top of it, like you said, work and all this stuff, that will multiply that. So I ain't, like I said, I am not worried about you not making it when you can. Or not making it when you can't. Oh God. Moy said every single monthly gamer video would turn into a Shrek meme repost videos. Jesus Christ. And that would turn my whole entire channel into a child's channel. And then they'll be like, take all this needs to be for kids. And then I'm like, dog. Whole channel will be ruined. Desire Studios in the chat, he said, hey bro, if everything goes well tomorrow, I'll give you money. Hey man, hey, if you can, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I don't ask for a lot, dog, so don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't, if you can, that's excellent. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just let me know whatever game that you want me to play. Like, whatever game you want me to play, I will play it on the stream, bro. Just, when I say, like, as long as it's YouTube friendly, and as long as I got access to it. So, what I mean by, do I have access to it? Like, if you're thinking, like, it'll be more hard. It's a little bit harder for me to get like the most brand new games that there are out there just because they're like super expensive. So I can't play every single little game. You feel me? But if you ask me like, do you have this game? I'll be like, yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. And then as far as like the YouTube friendly thing, I was just talking to Moist about this the other day. As far as YouTube friendly goes, anything that I can show comfortably on YouTube. You feel me? So like nothing, no weird like sexual hentai, anything like that, or nothing like that. You feel me? Anything else, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's like, even if something's like bloody or whatever, I'm like, oh, I can play that. I ain't got no problem with that. Devon said, would you punch Shadow for $1 million? Absolutely. I would attempt to punch him every single time. Are you kidding? Would I punch Shadow for $1 million? Absolutely. I punched Cream the Rabbit for $1 million. You kidding? And wouldn't think twice about it. Now, considering that they're fictional characters, so I mean, there's that. But Kincaid said, I'm late, but basically in the DLC, there's a relaxing cafe in the background, but it's out of bounds. Is it really? What? Why don't I know these things? Why do you know these things? And I guess I just don't be paying attention enough. Because I'm like, bruh, what? So players have clipped out of bounds to go to it. Really? I need to go check that out. I didn't even know that. Doom surf me, boy. No. Never mind. It's already said. Never mind. Whatever. I already said it. Pause. Take it back. I take it all back. Desire Studio says, hey, by the way, monthly, a heads up for the game I want you to play. If I do get the money too, there are 3 endings to the game, and it is also an 11-hour game. Well, I'll give it 1 stream. You feel me? You're guaranteed 1 stream. So I'm not doing the entire thing. I'll play the game. You know what I mean? But you are guaranteed a stream. So I'm like, you're at least going to get 2 hours. So, and my thing is like, if I like the game a lot, I'll keep going. You know what I mean? Good Ty King says, giving your whole channel for a day would be real commitment to the fans. Hey man, listen, look. Hey man. There's only one other person that has control of my channel, and nobody really ever hears of him. But there's only one other dude, and that is the only other dude that I have given access to my channel. And that's it. I'm like, nobody else gets that. I mean, I'm like, that's how much I trust that guy. I'm like, I know for sure he's not gonna do nothing with it, because he's one of my backers. Okay, so this is like the next 3 levels. So I think I might end the stream early today. I think I'm gonna end it here, because this would be like the next set of levels. Because I'm gonna do a stream, then get to the boss, and then in the stream. So this will be like the next, do this level, do the next level, then do the boss. You feel me? Do all the little challenge stages and then do the boss. You feel me? I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Let's see. Let me finish what everybody's saying. King said, bro has a death wish. Devon said, SpongeBob me, boy. No, man. No. You didn't hear that. Nobody heard that. I think you'll like it, honestly. Okay. All right. Well, let me know, Desire. Like, hit me up in my in the Discord. Like I said, I put the link in there. I think I'll put a I'll re-put that link in to, like, I think what I'll do from now on is whenever I, post my video and all that stuff or whatever, I'm be sure to, like, use a new link every single time I do the Discord thing. You know what I mean? Or I'll put a new link to the Discord every single time. But let me know. Like, hit me up on my Discord, Desire, and then let me know what game you want me to play, and then I'll, or you can just type me, hit me up on Patreon too. That'll do it also. Desire says, by the way, before you end the stream, the thing I put in the chat is a question for you in chat because I want to know y'all's opinion. What thing did you put? Infrared said, next time you hear we going live, you know what game we playing. I don't know if the internet is ready for me and Infrared to be playing NFL Blitz, bro. I don't know. That's a lot of loud and a lot of testosterone and a lot of, like, just hollering and screaming, dude. It's a lot. It's nail biting. So I think it would be good. It'd be entertaining to watch, but, like, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot of competitiveness, dude. But it'd be great to watch, dude. Divine said, bye, peace out. Hey, peace out, brother. Good Ty King says, I have to get a little used to the different time zones to watch the streams, but it was nice to chat here again. Hey, appreciate you, man. I don't know where you are, because like you said, you're on the other side of the world, but like I said, at all, you know what I mean? 5 o'clock Central Time, you feel me? Unless something changes, you feel me? But yeah, hit me up, Desire, in my Discord. Hit me up there, bro, and let me know. And then, like I said, go to the Patreon link. Click on it, go to the Patreon link, drop it there. You feel me? And then, like I said, if you want me to, like, if you want me to complete it, the game, or anything like that, like, the longer you're, subscribed to it, then the longer I'll play it. You know what I mean? Because then every month you could just be like, yo, play this game. But everybody, thank you for showing up. I appreciate y'all. Once again, this has been Monthly Gamer. If you like what you see here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with everybody, hit the bell. Make sure you come back. I am here at 5 o'clock Central Time every weekday unless I say something otherwise. You feel me? And also, if you, again, just like, Desire's talking, just like Moist, just like a lot of other people, or not a lot of other people, but a few other people are, if you want to support Monthly Gamer, all my payment options are in the description below. You feel me? I got PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Patreon. It's a subscription service. If you want to throw $1 in there to help me out, that'd be great. If you want to throw $5 in there, you feel me? I'll play whatever game you want me to play on stream. You know what I mean? As long as it's YouTube friendly, as long as I have access to it. Cool. All right. W stream. Peace, bro. Peace out, King. Zaya said, by the way, when I mean by chat, I mean Discord. I got you. I get what you're saying. Infrared said, man, it's gonna be epic. It's on the way. Hey, it's on the way, bro. I'm gonna get everything set up, bro, and then we just gonna go. Or if you come down here, bro, where I'm at, bro, because it'd be easier to do that. But if we do that here, bro, I'm telling you. Peace to the chat, W stream. Hey, peace out, y'all. Goodbye, sir. All right, y'all. This has been Monthly Gamer. I will catch you next time. Peace out. Eating K, peace out. Did I already say that? I think I already said that. Pretty sure I already said that. I'm hyped for Desire Studio says, I'm hyped for Monthly Gamer plays SOTM. Hey, what? SOTM? The heck is SOTM? What is that? I was like, it's not Symphony of the Night because it's an M. I'm still here. I give it a little bit. I give it a little bit before I leave. What is SOTM? I'm sure you'll tell me. I'm sure you'll tell me in the Discord. I'll check it. Oh, Secret of the Mimic. Oh, I forgot. I should have known. I should have known. All right, peace.